Yes, guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. It's finished down at the Emirates. Arsenal 3, Crystal Palace 2 in the League Cup. We're through to the last four and potentially 90 minutes away from our first final in about 500 fucking years. So, yeah, nice one. And I know we say, oh, it's only the League Cup, and I'd love to be sat here saying we are 90 minutes away potentially from a Champions League final. But I want to win this competition. We've won two in our history, and when the opportunity's there, you take it. You're not bigger than any trophy at the end of the day. So when the opportunity's there, you take it. And we are 2 games away from, not 2 games, sorry, we're 1 game away, aren't we, from Wembley. So we should be taking it. Obviously, the draw is tomorrow at 10:30, in case you don't know, after when Tottenham play Man United. So we'll see who we draw on Wednesday. Sorry, it is Wednesday today. I meant Thursday. Fucking hell, what is wrong with me? And hopefully we get a Tottenham or a Man United. Quite frankly, I would rather have Tottenham because I don't really want to play Man United 3 times this season. Obviously, we've got them in the FA Cup. We still have to play them at Old Trafford, and we'll have to play them in the Carabao Cup. So, yeah, I don't really want to play them 4 times this season. So I'd rather play Tottenham just to end any chances of them winning a trophy this season. Um, but yeah, we'll see. We will see. Obviously, Newcastle made it through against Brentford. I think Liverpool made it through against Southampton. They did. So they're through. And obviously, Tottenham and Man United still to come. So yeah, where do we begin? Where do we begin? The first half was absolute lackluster. We conceded inside 3 minutes due to a Kivior error. Um, I've seen enough of this guy to warrant whether he's good enough or not. And to answer truthfully, he is not good enough. I mean, yes, he's had a couple of decent games here and there, but come on, any squad player of his quality can have good games. And ultimately, when we're chasing for a league title, he's not it. He just isn't. He made Mateta look like Drogba in that passage of play. And in the second goal, bro got beaten in the air by Nketiah. Like, he played with him for 2 seasons. But obviously, Kivior didn't know what Nketiah was going to do in that situation. And it takes me back to when Rob Holding lost an aerial duel to fucking Sterling and Jota. Yeah, tonight, nightmare. Horrible game from Kivior. Kieran Tierney started for the first time in like 584 days. I think the last start he made was against Brighton when we lost 3-0. Yeah, tonight, so nice to see him. And I thought he had a solid game. I just hope I just hope he didn't go off injured and it was just cramp because I will play him on Saturday. I'm not saying play him every single game um, from now to the end of the season, but I want to see him get more minutes. And it was nice to see him get some minutes tonight. I thought he had a solid game in there. Didn't really look out of place, and I saw him getting forward a lot more in the second half. I should have got an assist from Sterling's miss early on in the second half. Lewis Skelly had to come on, did what he needed to do. The midfield, I was slightly concerned. Jorginho, Moreno, and Waneri. I don't think Waneri got into the game. Felt bad for him that he got subbed off. He just didn't really get hold of the football. And Erdegaard came on and made such a difference. He bagged 2 assists in 45 minutes, and fans actually had the cheek to disrespect him and suddenly say, "Oh, he's not good enough anymore." Like, come on, 2 assists tonight, considering he played 45 minutes. Trossard, still need to see more from him. Sterling, I thought, had a poor game. And the thing is, I reckon Sterling's more of a left-sided player because he always likes to cut in on his right foot, and I think he'll be better on the left. And the games I've seen of him, which isn't a lot nowadays, I think he's more of a left winger, and I think he's better on the left. And he should have scored. How he didn't, it was impossible to miss than to score. If you thought the first miss was bad, the second one, the rebound, you've got to be putting that away. But the man of the hour, Gabriel Jesus tonight, bagging a hat-trick. I tell you what, after this match reaction, I'm going straight to sleep. I'm going to have to go to sleep, wake up again tomorrow morning, and double-check whether this was a dream. Gabriel Jesus scoring a hat-trick. Eddie Nketiah scoring, although that was inevitable, wasn't it? We all knew Eddie Nketiah was going to somehow come back to the Emirates and score. But Gabriel Jesus, so happy for him. And you know what? I've said for ages that Gabriel Jesus, when he is up front, despite his finishing and that, we are a better team. We have looked like a better team when Jesus has started up front. And I reckon if Havertz was starting up top tonight, we don't break Crystal Palace down. Because they had something to hold on to. And I was expecting them to park the bus in the second half. But Gabriel Jesus does unlock these low blocks. And yes, his second goal was offside. But it was nice to finally have a slice of luck for once. Because it feels like nothing has gone our way so far this season. So, yeah, hat-trick for Gabriel Jesus. I hope this kicks him on now. And why not? Let's use Kai Havertz as an impact player for a little bit and see how this pans out. Play Jesus, Saka and, I don't know, Martinelli, Trossard, Sterling, one of them three on the left-hand side. It's honestly a flip of a coin. It'll probably be Martinelli at the weekend. And then next week against Ipswich, it will be Trossard again, won't it? But yeah, Jesus tonight, not just the hat-trick, but I thought his all-round game in the second half was excellent. That spin on Lacroix, I think, yeah, that was prime Jesus 2 seasons ago when we first bought him. And I really hope he kicks on. And to be fair, although his second goal was offside, all three of them took them so well. Proper striker's instinct. Nice dink over the goalkeeper for the equaliser, the second goal. Brilliant finish into the far corner. And then the third goal. Great assist from Erdegaard. Jesus 1-on-1. Buries it. It doesn't feel right that Jesus has more hat-tricks for Arsenal than Saka does. That just... let that sink in. But yeah, fair play to Jesus. And I'm going to say this now, I do prefer Jesus over Havertz right now. It may be bonkers, and you man are probably holding on to 13 goals last season, but at the end of the day, Jesus is told to do what Arteta wants from him, and that is link up, and I don't think Havertz is that sort of guy. He's the guy that you want to throw on in case we need a goal. And we can whip in crosses. So, obviously Jesus starts at the weekend. Like, bro, you can't drop a player who has just bagged the hat-trick. It just doesn't make any sense to me. If Havertz starts at the weekend, I don't know what to say. So, for me, it's got to be Jesus through the middle, Saka on the right, and then I honestly don't know who to play on the left because most of our left-hand side players are actually not performing. If Tierney is available for the weekend and he's like gone down with cramp, then yeah, fair enough. I'll probably start him as well at the weekend because it's nice to finally watch Arsenal with just a bit of balance in their back four. His part was at right back, but Timber obviously had to fill in as the right back in the second half. Saliba came on because we looked wide open. I can't even lie. Jorginho and Moreno, they're similar players, aren't they? It was honestly like having two P&O cruise ships in our midfield. I said it on the watch along. I just, they're not really exciting players, are they? But yeah, they did a job, didn't they? I thought Jorginho was a bit sloppy at times, but yeah, he was okay. It was a 6 out of 10 from both of them. Um, Kivior probably a 4, for, like below average in my opinion. Fought for 2 goals. Raya couldn't really do much about the 2 goals, although could he have done better for the Nketiah header? I'm not entirely sure. But Gabriel Jesus, he has risen before Christmas, exactly where we need him the most, and hopefully he continues this. And if he does, we don't have a problem, do we? And he can actually save his Arsenal career somehow. And hopefully this is the start of the redemption arc. Redemption arc for Gabriel Jesus hopefully is on its way. And it continues against, funnily enough, Crystal Palace again at the weekend. So we'll see them at Selhurst Park. And we've got Ipswich on Boxing Day. Sorry, not on Boxing Day, but you know what I mean, the day after Boxing Day. So, yeah, another huge game at the weekend, but we've got the job done tonight, through in the cup. And you know what, on paper, you look at our season so far, third in the league, third in the Champions League, semi-finals in the cup. Like, on paper, it's not looking too bad. It's just the performances at the moment and the way we are attacking. If we had a style of play and we were playing really well and we got unlucky with certain decisions, then we would let it go. We'd say, okay, we're having a half decent season, aren't we? But it's because of the way we're attacking, and the football this season has been slow and laborious. That's why fans are unhappy. But there's no doubt, like, third place in the league. Yes, we should be doing better in the league. That's, yeah, I'm not in disagreement about that. And third, obviously, in the Champions League, which, yeah, I'd say fair play. I wasn't really expecting us to be third in the Champions League, expecting much better from Real Madrid and Man City, etc. And then semi-finals in the League Cup, which, to be fair, Arteta's actually taken seriously this season, because he brought on the big guns tonight, Saka, Erdegaard, and they delivered. So fair play to the manager in the second half. Clearly said something, and it worked. So let me know what you guys thought of the game in the comment section down below. Subscribe if you are new, and I'll catch you in the next one. Come on, you